What's up, Red China channel? It's your girl Red China, and I'm here with a video. So by that title, y'all already know what we're getting into today. What? Y'all, yes. So y'all, by that title, yes. So this is a story time of how my man's had a whole girlfriend and I had no idea. So y'all, let's get into this story time. So y'all, your girl decided to come in her relaxed clothes today and decided to come to y'all how I just, come and be sitting in my house, because if I'm sitting here telling y'all my lifestyle or whatever, I don't need to put on no jewelry. I don't need to put on no makeup. I don't need to put on no lashes and all that just to tell y'all about my life. Like, what? Y'all don't need to see all that unless I'm going out somewhere or doing something or just want to dress up that day and show y'all like me. But I'm letting y'all in of my life. So if I'm letting y'all in of my life, why not give y'all an everyday look? Like, most of these YouTubers want to come on here every day with their hair done. Oh, I look crazy. I look this. I look that. At this point, I don't give a fuck. Don't judge me. Judge your mammy. Okay? So let's get into this story time. So y'all, boom. So this is a story about Playboy. So, which y'all already know, I told some previous stories about him. If y'all ain't go watch them, I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing about him. No, none of that. Y'all just go back and watch those videos. And yes, so let's get into the story. So, if y'all don't know Playboy, well now, I'm gonna explain a little background story or whatever. Playboy is an ex, like an ex that I was with, that I experienced stuff with, that I was with. He was my man's, and that was that. We're no longer together. So yes, I just titled this video that because he was my man at the time. And yeah, let's get into the video. So so also this video consists of me telling y'all how me and Playboy met as well. So yeah, let's get into it. So okay, so boom. My grandma, I'm gonna get her name. I'm gonna just tell my grandma name because my grandma ain't gonna sue me. Well, my grandma Pat, she was dating Playboy's uncle, I believe that was. Was it his uncle? I don't know if it was his uncle or his cousin. However it go, he was dating Playboy uncle. I'm gonna just say uncle. He was dating Playboy uncle, and I'm gonna name him Nelly. So, my grandma Pat and Mr. Nelly had been together for some time. They've been together for like over 26 some years. It was type on and off type stuff. So, mind you, I'm in the house one day, minding my business, stuff like that. I stayed with my grandma Pat at the time. So I'm in the house minding my business, everything going good, everything going gravy. So Mr. Nelly was over grandmother's house, in which I had grew a close bond with Mr. Nelly because him and my son, they wound up growing a close bond. They wound up like being like really cool. Like, my baby always wanted to be around Mr. Nelly. He grew the bond with Mr. Nelly. Mr. Nelly was there. He used to like help me so much with my baby. Like, and I got twins, y'all. So it took some stress off of me, to be honest, and dealing with two babies at the same time. So Mr. Nelly had always had my baby and things like that. So me and Mr. Nelly was pretty much close. I love Mr. Nelly. Like, Mr. Nelly was granddaddy. So I always used to call Mr. Nelly granddaddy. Like, that's my granddaddy. Like, I don't care. Like, he go with my grandma, that's my granddaddy. So my grandma had wound up cooking one day, and Mr. Nelly had invited Playboy over. So when Mr. Nelly had invited Playboy over, like, I just thought he was the finest man I ever seen in my life. He just walked through my grandma's doors. I'm like, who was that? So, like, me, I gotta get cute or whatever. Like, I go take my shower. Well, I was already cute. I think, I already had my clothes on and everything. I just came out and see him, and you know, we see a man we interested in, we yeah. So Playboy was just, oh, he was tatted up, y'all. He just, that day he put that shit on, like, he was fresh as fuck, y'all. Like, he just had that shit on, smelling good, had his own car, to what I had believed. And my y'all, to what I had believed. So, y'all, like, I just see fresh meat walking through the door, like, y'all. So, he noticed me, I noticed him. And, I'm telling Mr. Nelly, like, who is that? He like, oh, that's my nephew, or whatever, like that. And then I seen them talking, chopping it up, this, that, the third. So, mind you, me and him weren't even really talking to each other or nothing like that. But then he wound up thinking I was cute. I wound up getting his digits. He wound up texting me. We was texting, talking on the phone. So that night he had wanted to come back and see me. And I was like, of course you come and see me, you know? Like, of course you come see me. So we wound up seeing each other that night. I had a ball with him that night, y'all. Ain't even gonna lie, like, I think we drove and went some places. Like, I felt like a passenger princess. Like, y'all, I was on his side. I was on his side, just cruising through the city with him, y'all. Y'all just cruising through the city. So, mind y'all, like, I don't know nothing about him. Like, he ain't telling me nothing about him, but we just kicking it. Like, we kicking it. So he tell me how beautiful I am. Like, you know, that's how they get you. You know how boys be hopping down on you like, damn, Mom, like, you so pretty, this, that, third. And you know us, with our young-minded selves, we go for anything. Y'all could go for anything, but I ain't gonna go for none of that. Let me start, because I went for it. Indeed. So, y'all, I had done wind up messing with him or whatever. And we wound up just seeing each other every day. This was an everything thing. He, like, pull up late night. Like, and I'm not thinking none of that, because he with me every night. Like, I'm not thinking he got no girlfriend. I'm not thinking nothing about it. So, we linking up, things getting crucial. Like, yeah, we didn't start being intimate at all right away. It was just more of conversation, more of just talking to each other. Y'all gotta get me some water. That's why I keep popping my lips like that. Oh, y'all, that water's so good. When I say good, y'all, good, baby, good. You feel me? That water was good, baby. That thing hit the back of my throat, baby. That was it, baby. That was it, baby. Y'all, so back to the story, y'all. So, yeah, whatever. So, like, I'm not thinking nothing of it, because he hanging with me every day. So this particular night, he wound up staying the night with me. And mind you, it was me, Mr. Nelly, and my grandma Pat. We and my two twins, we all stayed in the house together. And my grandma Josephine, we all lived in the house together. So I think it was like a 4-bedroom. So and my uncle moved. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it was a 4-bedroom. So I had my own room. My uncle had his own room. My great grandmother, she had her own room, and Mr. Nelly and my grandma shared rooms. So you know how that go, couple share rooms. So it was one particular night he wound up coming to spend the night, and like, y'all, the way this man held my body all night and just slept with me, y'all, like, I'm a loner. Like, baby, my baby father don't even like hold me like this. Like, yeah, like, and y'all, at the time, no, I was not with my baby father. My baby father was incarcerated. He was serving time. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all that story time too. Like I said, I'm gonna let y'all in on my life. Y'all gonna know the real about me, because I'm not afraid to tell anybody my life. I'm not afraid to get on this camera and let it be known, tell the truth about everything or what's going on. And I know, and let me go ahead and add this in here too. And I know when I do get up, or I start getting views and stuff like that, of course people that I'm mentioning in these videos would know about this story, would know that I'm talking about them and stuff like that. I'm gonna say this now in my stories now, so this can be addressed way before y'all even watch these stories. Anything I'm telling on my YouTube and my story times is what happened to me. I'm telling my stories. So if anybody feel a type of way about me telling what I want to tell, you can address that and hate with yourself, because don't come to me addressing me about nothing I'm telling in my story time, because it's my story. I don't care about, oh, she on the internet talking about this, that. I don't care. It's my life. This is what I want to put on here, and nobody's going to check me about anything I'm putting on here. That goes for baby fathers, that goes for ex niggas, that goes for ex sister-in-laws, that go for everybody. Like, I'm not just generally speaking on one or two people. That go for anybody. That go for anybody. If it's a story time and you are in my story time, I don't mention your names. I don't say nothing about you. Like, I only say what happened in that story or whatever. Don't take it as is I'm pressed or I'm still mad about a situation or any of that. I only tell what I've been through. These are my story times, like I said once again. So at this point in your life, fuck y'all feelings, and I don't give a fuck who feel any type of way about any story time I tell. Y'all can block me, y'all can unfollow, y'all don't have to watch me. Go watch somebody else. And that's just period, point blank. And I just had to address that, because when that time come, I don't want nobody to be like, oh, well, she doing it, and want to fade. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm not fading nobody. And I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Like, you come at me with that fuck shit, your ass just better be preparing your funeral arrangements. Because I don't have time to be arguing, fighting, cussing, screaming with nobody. This is my life. This is my story. This is what I went through. But y'all, yes, I had to just add that up in there, because people will get beside themselves when you tell stories, and they'll be like, why you putting that on the internet? Oh, I feel this type of way. I don't give a fuck how you feel. It's about my life, my story, and I'm just gonna tell it. But yeah, y'all, besides all that, back to the story. So yes, that night he had helped me, y'all. When I say help me, Playboy helped me like no other. He lay in the bed and he just held me. I felt so safe, y'all. And coming from a broken home, like where you don't get love, where you don't really like get nobody to love on you and stuff, like, it just felt so good for a man. And he was older than me, so y'all, it felt so good for a man to just hold me. Y'all don't understand. Oh, y'all females understand. Like, y'all understand. Y'all be knowing what be going on. Y'all know what's going on. But yeah, it just felt so good for a man to hold me. So I just felt that peace. And I just felt, and I'm a Cancer, y'all. So a Cancer, we love hard. And when I say we love hard, y'all, we love hard. Like, we think everybody love us for real. And they don't even probably be loving us for real. Like, Cancers really be having their little moments for real. We some waterheads, we cry a lot, all that. I get very emotional. But I have grown to not let things bother me or hurt my feelings. Like, I'm so serious with y'all. Like, I have grown to like be numb to a lot of stuff. So that's why now I decided to do YouTube, because I wanted to be in a better headspace than I was years ago. Because years ago, I would have cried, got in my feelings, if y'all would have got in my comments and been dissing me and stuff. But I don't give a fuck. You call me fat ass bitch, you call me whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. Like, that stuff don't hurt my feelings, because I done been through that. People don't say what they said about me, and I don't care no more. Like, that don't hurt my feelings. Like, I got kids. Like, that don't hurt my feelings. Like, nobody. Even my kids, they'll tell me, oh, well, I went to such and such house, so and so house, and they said you fat. Okay, I don't care. Like, that don't hurt my feelings. Tell them they made me fat. Tell them they made me ugly. Like, yeah, I don't care. Like, I have a disrespectful mouth, so I don't care. Like, you're not finna play with me. You're not finna play with me. Nobody not gonna sit here and play with me. Like, I don't care. Like, none don't hurt my feelings. Like, you'll be surprised. None really hurt my feelings. Like, the shit y'all think that hurt my feelings, it don't. So, anybody could say anything, and it don't. It won't hurt it. So, back to the story. Y'all, I know I keep getting off topic, y'all, but back to the story. So, yeah, y'all. So, we just in love at this point. Like, I think I love him at this point because, like, he just holding me. He just telling me everything gonna be okay. He there for me. I mean, this man chilling with me every night. So, y'all, this is when things, like, take a toll. So, me and Playboy, we just, you know, chilling every day. I'm seeing him every day. Then we, I think we had got intimate one night. We got intimate one night. And, y'all, I just fell deeper and deeper. Like, oh, my God. Like, my world was just upside down with this man. This grown man. So, one day, I had took Playboy to meet my mom. And y'all, like, I only let you meet my mama if it's real, baby. Like, not every man get to meet my mom. Like, nah. You know that? Like, nah. I ain't finna let you meet the family. Like, it ain't real. So, nah. I'm not finna be on that timing with you. Like, nah. You can't come around. You cannot come around if it ain't genuine. But I thought it was, y'all. So, we wound up pulling up to my mom's house, my mom's crib. And when we wound up pulling up to my mom's crib, I noticed he was outside on his phone pacing back and forth. I'm like, what's wrong? Like, what's going on? So he like, nothing. I'm just checking something, stuff like that. So he kept going outside. Like I said, y'all, he smoked cigarettes. Playboy smoked cigarettes too. So I noticed Playboy outside, like, just pacing back and forth, and he on the phone. So he keep answering the phone, like, and then I heard him at one point arguing, but I ain't paying no mind. I'm talking to my mom, talking to my sister, so I'm really not paying it no mind. So then, I guess it was the girl on the other line. She don't really need no name because, like, she don't got no more story times. I really never seen her after the fact. Like, after this incident, I really never seen her again. Like, I never seen her face again, no none of that. So, she wound up blowing him up. I guess that was them on the phone going back and forth. So I goes outside, and as I'm going outside, he asked me, you could drive? I'm like, yeah, I could drive. He was like, okay, I want you to drive. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, oh, he about to let me put the car. So I get in the driver's seat. I'm pulling out of my mom's house, getting ready to go back home. Like, I just noticed a car, like as I'm going this way, she come this way and, like, cut the car off. Like, cut the car off I'm driving. So I'm like, what the? So I hit on brakes. I'm like, what the fuck this car got going on? Like, what the fuck? Because at this point, I'm like, damn. So she hops out the car, y'all. So at this point, I'm like, what the fuck going on? Y'all, I'm clueless as fuck. Like, I don't even know what the hell going on. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? So she parks in front of the car, hop out the car. She like, really, Playboy? Really, Playboy? Really, Playboy? So he like, man, you know how niggas play stuff. So he just, man, this ain't nobody, this my cousin. I looked at him. I looked at her. I'm like, what? So, y'all, I ain't never been in a predicament like this. So, I'm like, what? What the fuck? He like, this my fucking cousin. You tripping. This, that, the third. You doing too much. This my fucking cousin. I'm like, what? So, y'all, I'm just so fucking confused. Like, this boy is really playing in my face right now. So that's when he gets in the car. He like, ain't you my cousin? Ain't you my cousin? I'm like, so at this point, y'all, I don't want no conflict. I'm not trying to fight with nobody. I'm not trying to argue with nobody. And I'm just not trying to go back and forth. So I'm like, yeah. So I just say, yeah. Because at this point, once this girl get out your face, because I know how things can escalate, y'all, with females real mad and like stuff like that or whatever. So he in the car. Well, before he asked me was I his cousin, when she parked like in front, he hurried up and tried to explain to me. And I should have known. I should have known that he was lying. But me, I'm so caught up into this man right now. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm so caught up into him. Like, anything he tell me, I'm just gonna go run with it. I don't care. Like, I like him. So he tell me like, oh, that's my ex. She bought me this car. She gonna try to take the car and stuff like that if she find out we talking. So that's what he said. So I'm so confused to like who she is. So once she come to the door and she like, really playboy, who you got in the car? Who you got in the car? So then that's when they went, all right, oh, this is my cousin, this is my cousin. So he was like, ain't you my cousin? I'm like, yeah. So that's when she was like, oh, and it better be your cousin. So then that's when she got in her car and she backed out. And y'all, back then, I just lowered my standards. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I don't know why I was looking for love like this, y'all. I don't know. It's just, like I said, when you come from a broken home, you ain't really got nobody to love you. I know this is not no excuse for nobody to do me how they do me, but at the end of the day, like, it just felt so good. He was my safe place, and, like, that's what I liked it at the moment, y'all. So, please don't judge me. Judge your mama. So, yeah, he just felt it safe for me, and I felt it safe with him. I don't know why, but that's just what it was. So, once she pulled out and backed up or whatever and left, I cussed his ass out. I was like, what the fuck you got going on? Like, you didn't tell me you had no lady. Oh, that's not my lady. That's not my lady. That's just this girl. Like, I'm trying to get my name. I'm trying to get her name off my car. I bought this car, but my name, the typical nigga. But y'all, I didn't understand about men or none of that. Like, I'm just listening. You know, we all make mistakes in life. So he's just telling me, oh, her name on this car, but it's really my car this time. Y'all, the whole time this man is lying. So that's when I'm like, okay, with the situation. I just was like, okay, gave in. And then we went about our day. So y'all, that concludes the story time. So that's exactly how it went. That's how I found out that he had another girlfriend. And he was with me. But, yeah, y'all, this concludes this story time, y'all. I'm gonna be dropping probably another story time too. So it's probably cause after this situation, nothing really happened. Like I said, I ain't never seen a girl after that. Like, it was never nothing. Like, after the incident, I really never seen her again. She never really was a bother, never really jumped in my inbox, nothing like that. I guess that's what grown women do. They just move on when they know niggas out here playing with them, period. But I wasn't grown enough, I guess, because I was falling for this nigga. So, yeah, y'all, that concludes the story time. Nothing really happened. She didn't put her hands on me, none of that. And that's just really what it was. So, yeah, if y'all enjoyed this story time, y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe, y'all hit that post notification bell to get notified every time your girl posts. And I am up out of here. Out of here. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.